So today we're just going to dive straight into sidebar sessions where we read the threads, then read the people. So Rachel, you first.
I never know what AIO is.
Am I overreacting?
Am I overreacting? My boyfriend is mad at my memorial tattoo. In 2020...
Wait, hold on, pause. There's a picture on the screen of the tattoo. It says Daniel 29/10/23. So he also, like, his death is fresh-ish, I would say.
Sorry.
Fresh to death.
Fresh to death.
Is someone with a dead ex. Fresh to death.
Fresh to death. In 2023, I, 23-year-old female, lost my late boyfriend unexpectedly. It was devastating. He was a huge part of my life as we were childhood best friends and then dated for 3 years. After he passed, I got a meaningful tattoo in his memory. Now, I'm dating someone new recently. Things have been going well overall, and he knew about my late boyfriend, but recently he actually saw the tattoo and took notice to it in proper detail. He got visibly upset. He said it made him feel, quote unquote, disrespected and like I'm not over my ex. He basically implied I should remove or cover it up. I tried to explain that grief and love aren't black and white and that honoring the past doesn't mean I can't be present in a new relationship. But he just kept saying it's, quote unquote, weird and made him feel, quote unquote, second best. Am I overreacting for being hurt by his reaction? Or is it fair that he feels threatened by a piece of my past? I included a pic of when I freshly got it done a year ago.
Also, the other thing about the tattoo that I want to point out is it's on the inside of her wrist. So how long could they have possibly been dating before he saw the inside of her wrist?
That was my immediate thought. Like, that's like you want everybody to see that. But also, like, it's not cover-upable.
Yeah, how did she cover it up? He just now saw it in person. Does she wear, like, sweatbands on her wrists?
How long did she say they'd been together?
I don't know. If she got the tattoo a year ago, then less than a year.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Am I overreacting? Am I overreacting to him, to his critique? Am I overreacting for being hurt by his reaction, or is it fair that he feels threatened by a piece of my past?
Do you think it's acceptable for him to feel that way? Basically.
I think it's acceptable for him to share his emotions, but I don't think he should be asking her to do anything about it. So, like, yes, it's fair that he's saying, this makes me feel second best and like you're not over your ex. I think that's fair territory. But then to say you should cover it up or get it removed is too far.
So did she get it while she was with this guy?
No. Can't have been.
No.
No.
The way I read it was that it's just, she got it. Although it does look fresh as hell.
She said, this is a picture of when I got it fresh a year ago.
Got it. Okay.
So you guys are just not compatible. Break up.
Where do you think the line is on that? Like,
the line is to say the feeling, but not to tell her to cover it up. But I also understand how he feels about it. Like, the feeling is valid. Like, I don't know.
See, whatever.
If she's at dinner with your mom,
nobody wants to see that.
And she's like, who's Daniel?
My ex-boyfriend.
My ex-boyfriend that I was super in love with that died unexpectedly, and I got a tattoo last year to honor him. Maybe you're not in the place to date seriously.
Who I will probably hold a candle for the rest of my life because I'll idealize the situation and I don't know.
I want to name our firstborn son Daniel.
Oh, God.
I think they're taking a macro issue. So they're taking a big issue in their relationship and putting it into a small thing, which is that I think most people, male or female, would have a really hard time competing with a dead ex.
Yeah.
And it's recent. So that's being played out through the tattoo. And what's being played out through the tattoo is that you guys are not on the same page about this. And you're still like grieving and in a space where this is probably really upsetting and offensive to you. Just dump them.
It's just a situation you stay out of as a guy. Or woman, probably.
You don't even have to stay out of it.
So everyone knows I have a dead ex. And in my last serious relationship, I was just being asked, like, he had asked me about basically like how I felt about him at the time he died. And I think the fact that we weren't together and hadn't been together for a couple of years when he died did a lot to soothe those feelings. Because it's not like, oh, you guys were going to spend your lives together and then this got taken. It was like, we already weren't going to. I think it'd be really hard to get over. It's kind of like a widow. Like, I don't know, but women love dating men who have dead wives. So I don't know. Women are different. They're like, oh, because it's like, oh, he was a wonderful guy and he didn't even screw up his marriage. His wife just died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But also there's a certain level of maturity not to feel like you're always going to be second best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's just up to them. But no, nobody's the bad guy per se. Rachel, what would you do if you were her? You got a tattoo of your ex on your
Start
wrist.
a fight. Say something cutting back. You baby bitch. What would I do? Well, I would never get it.
Yeah. You're her. We're just going to transport you into a white woman with a tattoo on her wrist.
I'm a trashy white woman.
Jeez, Rachel.
I endorse that.
I mean, we're probably not going to be together.
If you're her.
I'm dumping you.
Okay.
Yeah. We're probably gonna like cobble it together for maybe a couple more months, and then it's just not gonna work.
Yeah. Gabe, you're him.
I first of all,
wait, pause. Does she agree? She agrees to, for your scenario, she agrees to wear a thick bracelet every time you guys are in public, but she leaves her wrist open when you guys are at home.
So first of all, I'd be more mortified by the thick bracelet that people think I'm that insecure and controlling. That would bother me way more.
Would it?
But yeah, for
I'm
sure.
just joking.
I could I would make the choice to deal with that or not. And at the end of the day, that would be my thought is you're not ready to date, possibly. And you know, how about this? If you want to help me with this scenario, how did he die? How did the boyfriend die?
Well,
Does it
unexpectedly. Matter? So we're going to say overdose.
Why does it matter?
I think
it matters a lot.
If it's overdose,
did she murder him?
I'm not with the woman. I hate to say it.
Why?
Because even though
I'm out. Gabe would never date me. I'm out.
No. I'm saying as a former junkie.
I was like, damn, that has nothing to do with what? Not secondary dumping.
I hate to say this, but
what if he did coke at a party one time that was laced with fentanyl? It was a freak accident.
Okay, that's different.
Okay,
that's different.
What if she did?
You're basically saying you judge women who would be with someone who's an active user.
No, not that at all. What I'm saying is that you knew this. You know the situation. You know that how he died and all that stuff. What?
Gabe.
No, wait, go ahead.
No. I know her situation. I'm not trying to say it in a shitty way at all. I'm just trying to say that it's like if. I'm looking at this from the perspective of having kids, right? And I see it as like, okay, if I was dating a woman and I'm a drug addict, she's a drug addict, we're together and she dies, I probably don't get a tattoo of her because it's like emblematic of, maybe it's because it's my shit though.
Yeah, I'm like, why? I don't understand.
Yeah, because the way I see it, you know what? I'm seeing
it
from my perspective too much as a user. So the way I'm seeing it as is like...
That's what I'm saying.
That's something that I left in the past, so you're supposed to leave it in the past, sort of.
Mm.
But that's...
People who overdosed and died. Who you leave in the past?
I'm seeing... No, what I'm saying is I'm connecting it to my use.
Got it. But how? Help the audience understand the connection.
Because I basically automatically assumed that I'd be using with her at that point and that she died. Like, that's just what I
got it.
Went to.
So you as somebody...
So it's like I'm memorializing a shitty time of my life.
Got it.
And it's like that wasn't a useful, healthy relationship and I'm living and stewing in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you can still love that person and not get a tattoo on your wrist where everyone can see it.
Does it change that she grew up with him, like that they were childhood friends?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's part of the story. If you didn't have children, is this too embarrassing for you?
It's still embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing. I think that's really what it is. It's like...
It is embarrassing.
It seems like weak, like mentally weak in a way to me, in a weird way. It's tough for me to say that.
You never thought you were going to get over him?
Well, it's also giving like I want the attention from the tattoo and I want people to ask me about it.
A little bit.
I want to be a sad baby. Yeah. I want to talk about it and I'm never going to get over it. Like that's how I see it. I see it as like a weak, like it's a weak person thing. That's ugly to say. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If I was her, I would not be with this guy because clearly this loss is a huge part of her identity right now. And so it's not going to work out. It's not. If I was her, I wouldn't. If I was her, I wouldn't be with anybody. I could be overestimating how young she is by the nails in the photo, but I'm going to guess that she's under 30. You got some time to just be alone and figure it out.
Probably.
I'm just going to guess that. Oh no, what did she say her age? 23?
Yeah.
Oh girl, stop it. Stop it.
Time to go.
All right, on to the next one.
Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. Cause you're all that I crave. So I wonder, where are you? Where are you? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have